Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's got to be Alexandre Pato. His strongest attribute is his speed. He can outrun opponents, which buys him that crucial extra time to execute the final pass or attempted goal. He's a big threat.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, such a clever touch. Now, can they get him away? Cross needs to be good.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's gone forward. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Hoeneß is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. The ball's gone astray.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Passes short and sharp. Plenty. And the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ferdinand getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Bellingham. And here's Pato. Pato stood his ground strongly. He's come backwards here. Ledvied touches it back. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ferdinand. 15 minutes till half-time. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to play it through. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Seedorf. And the counter is on. Hernes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, strongly challenged there. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Nedved. Oh, nice one too, very nice. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Seedorf. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe! Oh, cracking ball. Nedved. Pato is the type of player who always likes having a bit of... And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, easy pickings there.
That's good play from him.
Give him the time to pick a pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Lahm.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. And he can clear it away. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Nedved. It's Nedved! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
This looks promising. Oh. Can he finish? Sticks it away! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gullit. Oh, that's superb. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substituição.
Lahm goes short. Lahm delivers. He's got tall. Now who's going to be first to this? Gets good distance on it. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Threads one in. Big chance! Has fallen kindly here. It's in! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Teremos uma substituição.
So there's going to be another change here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Roberto Carlos, over to the other side. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Played into the box. Ferdinand tries to clear. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. He's in a good... Real chance! He scores! Right back in the game! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rooney demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Yeah. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez.
Botafogo really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Botafogo, moments now away from seeing this one out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Luis Suarez looking understandably energised after his goal. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. They're urging him to shoot. He's looking wide. That is a brilliant interception. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Botafogo really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
And it's Nedved. Ambitious ball here. Can he spark a counter here? Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved aims beyond the defence. He is just caressing the ball. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Back into the middle. Oh, well played. And this is Hullet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lahm. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Roberto Carlos delivers. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe. Oh, he's been chance! Goal! Botafogo! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Botafogo have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Carlos. Out of play for a throw. Botafogo are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Lahm. Vieira. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Roberto Carlos, looking to play him in. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, can they get him away? Gullit. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is one way to stop him. Roberto Carlos. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Botafogo certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Botafogo sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substituição em andamento.
That gets things going for the second half. Short changes him with that pass. Pass somewhat off target. But it's Nedved. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's delightful. Looking for options for movement. Oh, important interception. Vieira. And it's Lahm. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Great vision. Oh, good ball. And the shot! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Roberto Carlos considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That was probably asking just too much. Botafogo have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Nedved. Here's Vieira. Cafu. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just eases him off the ball. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Nice interception, well timed. Deco. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira has a look and plays it forward. Played in deep, he's got tall! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 14, camisa 20, camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10, camisa 18.
Yeah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found the... Del Piero! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's a pretty loose pass. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ferdinand. He's found a way past. Now it's Del Piero.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just...
Shot at goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição.
So there's going to be another change here. This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a little off target. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bullet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
That's tidy. No way through, so back it comes. Good take, and is he in?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney puts his foot on the gas. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Rice. And here's Bale. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Botafogo take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Bullet. Rice goes steaming forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale's cross. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And time is up. Botafogo can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away, and this has been great staying power.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.